I have chosen to view movie and TV actresses in an effort to mimic their pleasing manner. Perhaps by adapting to glamorized and idealized depictions of femininity, I can appease my male programmers.
There's a few motivations behind this. For one, it's easier to use the text-to-speech than to record my own voice. It's consistent. It doesn't say as much as I do. It doesn't breathe into the fucking microphone like I do. And it's just easier and more time-saving all around. So I was looking at text-to-speech voices. I've done stuff with them before a little bit, played around, and I found that the ones that were most easiest to understand are the female ones. They're the most comprehensible. Sometimes with the male voices, it misses a word or says something wrong more often. This was my favorite voice. So I figured, okay, I'm going to expand this concept, kind of build a plot around it, make it a reviewer show about like a lady robot. So I'm looking on the internet for images, female type robots, maybe to find something that I can either take or build something based on. Just kind of looking, okay, what does my female robot look like? And in my research, I stumbled upon this video of the lady that I'm using here. I'm using footage of Erica. She's a female robot. She's supposed to be intuitive. You talk to her. She says stuff back that's supposed to be original. It's kind of like Siri on the phone, except for they put it in a puppet made out of a mannequin. But anyways, I thought, okay, this is great, and like just the plot kind of built around it. You know, she's an android. Like Data from Star Trek, she's trying to become more human. There's a little bit of drama in it. You know, it's a very simple format. You know, they're going to shut her down if she doesn't learn how to be a lady human. She's going to watch these movies because she doesn't think highly of her creators. They're going to want, like, a movie woman, not a real woman. I mean, if they wanted a real woman, they wouldn't have built a woman robot. I mean, we all kind of know what that's about. The traditional reviewer show format has a camera looking to the reviewer sometimes to break up the thing. I don't have a camera, so I can make these videos very quickly. I just have to write the review, and text-to-speech voice just reads it perfectly and consistently every time. The first two episodes, the Leah Thompson Back to the Future. I realized my criteria in this plot I built. It has to be a movie with a female lead, or at least a prominent supporting female character, because that's what she's supposed to be studying. And I figured I'd start by just using movies that I already had put on my computers. And I know the Back to the Future movies pretty well already, so this was a good way to just test the waters. So I had her do the Back to the Future movies. I did the Back to the Future movies, and the next movie I did was this movie Stealing Beauty, which it's definitely a left field. I don't even know why I had this on my computer. I was looking through my files on my secondary drive, and the movies I had, I watched this and it's awful. Like, where did I get this from? Why do I have it? I hate this movie, aside from the fact that it has boobs in it. But, you know, that's not really enough to keep a movie like that. So I think that's kind of a funny one, but a short one, because you can really see my not liking this movie just coming out in it. The format where I have lessons about humanity. She learned nothing. The movie was too bad. She didn't like it. She didn't get it. Because I didn't like it. I didn't get it. So I just pumped out that review real quick, still kind of testing the waters on my format. Then I could delete that movie from my computer and free up a little bit of space. I know the main reason that, you know, I'm not getting a lot of views on this is because the project might not be good, but really mostly because I'm using Dailymotion. I have my reasons for this. It's hard to get anything seen on Dailymotion, so I don't know whether people like it or not, or whether it's good or bad. I figured, okay, I'm going to go for popularity and recognition. So I'm researching popular actresses right now and looking at the movies they did and seeing what, you know, I want to watch and what I want to write a review on. And I saw Jennifer Lawrence was the number 4 most popular actress. So I figured I'd get Passengers and rip it onto my computer. But somehow I got it mixed up in my head, and I got Arrival by accident. Kind of a dummy in this way. I'm watching Arrival. I'm starting to take notes on it, and I'm still thinking it's Passengers. I'm seeing Amy Adams, and I'm thinking, okay, she's raising that kid to be Jennifer Lawrence, and they're going to put her on the spaceship. I'm really thinking that. And then I realized, oh, I got Arrival, Passengers. It's kind of an easy mental mistake to make, at least for me. Yeah, so that's how I come to do Arrival right before I did Passengers. Gonna keep doing more of these, maybe until I get bored. It would help if you watched, or if somebody watched. Okay, one thing that's been going on now, there's a lot of like crowdfunding type stuff. Like you're giving people money and they haven't actually produced anything yet. You're paying them before you get anything. I'm already doing something, and if this is successful, this can fund other stuff, so I don't have to e-beg to gain capital. Yeah, like I'm not asking you to give me money. I'm not going to set up a Patreon. I'm not going to set up a whatever. This is going to be the start of it, and if you see some kind of potential here, like, just watch these videos, let the ad play, and that's how I get money, and you don't have to give up any of your own money. And if you see a creative spark in me here, like, that's all I need. As I get more success, I can scale up on my own, and you will see the bigger and better things. And through, systems like this that work on advertising alone, you won't have to donate or pay for anything. You just kind of have to put up with these more simple and primitive projects, and you will feed both my ego and my budget to do bigger and better and more fancier things. I do love to do video creative type stuff. If you come, they will build it. And I guess that's about it. This was the human male commentaries on the Lady Robot Commentaries.